Today on the AJoAZ of Arizona, I tell you what's coming up on the channel. Stay tuned. Hey YouTube, what's happening? All right, man, we're going to do a little video here of what we have coming up on the AJoAZ of Arizona on the channel, what we have planned for you. Got some downtime right now, coming from beautiful Sioux Falls, South Dakota hotel room. I'm at work, getting ready to go in a couple hours. So I got some downtime in between. Figured I'd make this video for you. If you're wondering why I'm not in my garage all dirty and greasy from working on one of the Jeeps, that's why. So let's get right to it. So we got some good stuff coming. It's been about a week and a half since I posted, and the last thing I posted was the Crown King trail ride video. First off, what we're going to do, we got an opportunity to take out the WJ for a trail ride, which I'm really excited about. It's been a year since I've had it, and I really haven't had it on any trails. We put on the 4-inch critical path lift. We're going to test that out. We've got the HK off-road tire carrier. We're going to give a good look at that on off-road and washboard roads. And we got the CB that I just installed. We're going to check out the range on the trail ride for those things. So those will be great. Now the other thing with this, about 3 months after I got this truck, I experienced death wobble with it. And it was with the old tires and the budget boost lift that it had, 2-inch budget boost lift that it had on it. So I experienced death wobble. Since then, we put on the 4-inch critical path lift, and I know that it doesn't get rid of death wobble. I've looked at other components. I've taken it to a mechanic. They looked at some components, and they tightened everything down within specs, drove it on the freeway, said it's gone. Now, since the death wobble, I have not driven this on the freeway. I just drive it locally. I haven't driven on the freeway that much, or at all, actually. Streets around me are about 45, 50 miles an hour, so I've had it up to about 60, and it seems to track fine. So hopefully death wobble is gone. And tomorrow we have about an hour and 15-minute drive, which is mostly freeway, up to North Phoenix from where I'm at. So hopefully it's gone and we don't experience it tomorrow, which I'm pretty sure it is. And hopefully we get up there, do the trail, have a blast, come back, no issues coming back, and get the video of the trail out for you. So that's coming up. First real trail for the WJ, and if I didn't mention it before, it's going to be about a 6 out of a 10, is what they said, but I don't need lockers. I talked to the trail leader. She emailed me, they emailed me, and then the reason why we're taking the WJ, it said a 10 out of a 10 for Arizona pinstriping. So we're not taking the JK. That's too new. I don't want to hear the wife yelling at me because it's, getting pinstriped. So we're going to take the WJ. That's why. But I'm excited to take the WJ because it needs to go out on trail and be tested. So, but that's coming up. All right. Next thing is Rubicon. We got some really good stuff coming up on the Rubicon I've been wanting to do. First off, I've been wanting to get a bumper for that thing, but I'm not sure what kind. It runs a gamut. $300 on up to $1,500 for the cost. Stubby, non-stubby, does this, does that. So instead of just running out, grabbing a bumper and slapping it on there and saying, "Hey, here you go," we're going to go a different route. I have a winch from a past 4-wheel drive I had, and it's sitting on the bench, and I want to get that onto the JK, so I use it on the trail. I just have it in case I need it. But we're gonna get this onto the JK as economical as possible. So I got four videos coming. The first video is going to deal with taking off that bumper. Now, there's 1,000 videos out on YouTube about taking off a JK bumper and what. But we're going to take off the bumper. We're going to totally disassemble it. We're going to take a look at what's behind the bumper, the cavity between the frame rails, see what's in there. We're going to get some measurements. We're going to separate the plastic off the metal, show you how to do that. And it's basically just going to, see what's there. So if somebody's planning on doing this, they'll have some information about it. So that's the first video. Second video is we're going to make that bumper a stubby bumper. We're going to make do with that bumper right now until we figure out what kind of aftermarket bumper to buy. So there's a bunch of videos as well on making these things a stubby bumper, taking a sawzall, cutting off the end, and then there's products out there you can put end caps onto. They're like 80 or 100 bucks to do that too. We're not going to go that route either. We're going to cut we're going to decide whether if we want to reattach the plastic and keep the plastic look on the front of it, or just go bare metal. What's behind that bumper? What's behind that plastic? Will that bare metal look okay, or will it look kind of fugly? So we're going to decide on that, but we will cut it down to a stubby bumper. So we're going to do that. And the third thing we're going to do after we get all those measurements, in the third video, we're going to see if we can mount a winch plate. There's a bunch of winch plates down there that'll bolt directly to the, well, not a bunch, there's a couple that'll bolt directly onto the stock without doing it. Rock hard 4x4 makes a great winch plate. I've looked at it. I'm very tempted to buy it and avoid all this stuff, but here's the thing. It's 170 bucks, and then you got to pay for shipping and everything. So you're going to be about $200 for a temporary fix. It's going to be, it's a winch plate. And then in 6 months, buy a $400 bumper or $500. So now I'm into it 700 bucks. So we're not going to go that route either. It's a great winch plate. Don't get me wrong. I like the rock hard products that they got out there, but we're going to go a different route. We're going to see if we can modify a basic winch plate to fit safely with grade A bolts, attaching it onto the frame rails. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to do a video on that. And then what else are we going to do? I got my notes here. One thing I've been wanting to do for a while. We're going to go down to Home Depot, get a metal screen mesh, and we're going to put that behind the grill. Kind of save from bugs hitting and stuff like that. We're going to paint it up and do that. It's a cheap little thing I've seen done before, but and I've been wanting to do it on a couple other Jeeps. So we're going to try it on this one, see how it looks. That'll be an easy thing. But so those are four little videos we're going to do on the Rubicon. Last but not least, we get guns. I want to do some gun videos. I've got a Mosin Nagant, if some of you guys know what that is. Got that from my father-in-law about 2 years ago. He got it in '64. Hasn't fired it. Put it under the bed in the closet wherever stored it. Has not fired it since he got it. So he said he wasn't going to do anything with it. Gave it to me. Got it for free. Awesome. So we're going to take that and we're going to take it out and we're going to test fire it. Now, I need to get an unsuspecting friend, Ron, to test fire it while I videotape it. Because I sure as hell don't want to test fire that thing. And test fire goes good and I don't have to take Ron to the hospital. Then we're going to take it home and we're going to prep it for a possible stock modification. Looking at the Archangel stock, which is really nice looking stock, but I hear it has magazine feed problems. So we're going to take a look at that. And then there's the Monte Carlo stock, which is basic plain Jane stock without the magazine feed problems. So we're going to take a look at that kind of stuff. And last but not least, we're going to, on some of the other Facebook pages that I have that I've seen some traffic on there. Hey, my wife wants a carry, or my, whoever, woman's carry weapon. What's the best kind to get? What should I get? So I've got a few around and that my wife has and my daughter has. So we're going to take that out and we're going to shoot those and we're going to get some feedback from them, how they like it, how it works for them, what they like, what they don't like. So that's what's coming up. If any of those projects interest you or you want to see something different on those projects, make a comment below. Otherwise, stay tuned. It'll take, we'll start out on Sunday and do the trail. Take about a week to post it up. It's editing kind of bogs down a little bit. But I'll get those videos out as soon as possible. But that's coming up in the next few weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Over the Christmas break, whatever. So look for those videos. Stay tuned. Should be good stuff. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Thanks.